Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Loki. We are up to episode 3. It's entitled 1893. Okay. For a second, my brain said 1983. I'm like, I thought we were there. Boy. So last episode, we found Sylvie, my favorite character of the series. I'm sorry, Loki fans. Sylvie's my favorite variety of Loki. Found her working at the McDonald's, and we managed to stop the, is it Docs, I think? General Docs? Stop her group, at least most of them, from destroying most of the timeline, or some of the timelines. They did destroy most of them, the branch timelines. So Sylvie went back. She thinks the TVA is still the problem because they caused all this to happen. All the people at the TVA, some of them are corrupted. You know, they're going to go do all that stuff. So it's still the TVA's fault in her mind. So she doesn't want to help out. At least that's where we left it. Her timeline is still there for now. Probably because Brad was probably charged with getting rid of it and he didn't do it. So anyway, let's get going. Different music. Cool. Oh, it's Marvel, though. It's the Marvel theme. That's awesome. It's the Avengers theme done kind of almost, not quite ragtime, because it's not ragtime, but it's that period of musical instrumentation and recording, because it has that kind of quality of a late 19th century recording. Cool. Very nice. Chicago. Oh, finally following Renslayer. She is dressed a little funny for... Not that funny, but a little funny. There she is, Miss Minutes.
What took his plan? Meant to protect...
Oh, so He Who Remains. We kind of got a tease of this in the trailer, that this is a time period where we see He Who Remains in his early stages, where he's like inventing a machine and telling everybody about time. He needs this to do that, so it's a circular thing. And he told Miss Minutes that Renslayer has to put this stuff there so that he can find it and do what he did. I hate those circular things, man. Those time issues, you man. Yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to explain Miss Minutes. Oh, she went retro. Look at that. It's going to be kind of hard to explain her to somebody else. Oh, a young version of him. I thought it was going to be an adult version. Oh, the manual. Oh, no. The manual that OB wrote is what he's going to use to reinvent the TVA and invent the TVA to begin with? Wow. That really is circular. Chicken and egg issue here? Oh, are they going to... Is that why they're going to go back in time? They're going to locate his aura back in time and try to go basically borrow him? Use his aura? Maybe?
But the branches, the room's intake range.
Okay, that's good to know that the pruned branches are growing back. So there's nobody to contain them constantly. So they're just naturally continuing to branch.
The boost throughput?
I mean, I know they're trying to find Miss Minutes now too, but they did find Renslayer's signal. So I guess they're going to be going after her to try to see if she knows where Miss Minutes is, maybe.
Information to Renslayer, and then we never saw her.
Yeah, there you go.
The 2 hits we had.
Find Renslayer, we find Miss Minutes.
Yep.
93.
Okay, 1868, 1893. Okay. So he was young, and he's going to be very much an adult.
You go to the same place twice.
1893.
Oh, they tore down the slums, essentially, and built the World's Fair there. Interesting.
The White City.
Oh, wow. They're really in a branch timeline because she appears. Ghost clock continues to haunt Midway. Oh, boy.
This has to be a joke.
Oh, oh, Balder, Odin, Thor. Awesome. Where's Loki?
Thor's not that tall. That can't be a
Victor Timely. Just munching down on his Cracker Jack.
Would you kindly
It is
open
tasty.
the back?
Now, that Renslayer is our Renslayer, so she would definitely recognize the both of them.
Okay.
Ah, the Victor Timely presentation from the trailer.
One of us?
Interesting way of speaking.
Live?
Lives? Oh, little bit of PTSD for Loki here.
It's him.
Might think.
Wait a minute. So is that the speech pattern? Does he have a stutter? He Who Remains has a stutter? I don't think they had frosted bulbs back then. Yeah, maybe they did by then, but all the early light bulbs were clear.
Can? We have a very serious.
Yeah, they need it right now to get his signature. Yep.
Thank you for coming.
Is he just stunned, or did Timely do something to him?
850. Step aside.
Apparently, he didn't do anything to him.
I was here
He was just stunned.
first.
This is still far close enough in history that the robber baron would have gotten some sort of contract signed. He wouldn't just take the money and go.
Pleasure doing business with.
Okay, who's this guy?
Come on.
The amazing Loki, everyone! He'll be here all week!
Tell you about a little business.
It's too late.
Renslayer knows who they are. Come on.
Fellas, but Mr. Time.
So in order to do what he wants to do, he has to basically be a con man, and gets a lot of enemies. Okay.
Just wait for us.
Oh, this is the replay of last season,
Get out of my.
The TVA will be destroyed.
which is what she wants.
Let it burn. Do
Yeah.
you care about anything but the. I can't.
That guy thinks he's going to get them as they come out, but I think they're going to, before this carriage opens up, they're going to go through a portal, right? And that guy's going to be very disappointed. So I was wrong with that.
This is.
Big plot ghost.
I created the.
Not you. Someone like you. This Minutes is getting a little jealous.
And
See who it is?
Yeah, I don't think it's Loki. I think it's the people after. Yeah,
We could
Robert
just
Baron.
take a time door.
Where are they?
Oh, we didn't get to see them ride the bike. Just finished getting off of it.
He's mine.
They just hid out, didn't they? Yep. Oh, they hide out in a lifeboat, basically.
key to hazard.
Oh, Miss Minutes is definitely
Define the course of
seriously jealous or angry. There's going to be something. There's going to be some confrontation between the two of them, between Renslayer and Miss Minutes. You're going to make Miss Minutes jealous.
Hopes for this partnership.
He doesn't do partners. That's what he's thinking right now. Yep. He doesn't do partners. Or Miss Minutes did. No, he did it.
Heard her, Victor.
Okay.
Oh, what's Miss Minutes up to now?
Don't we?
She's all jealous.
More than friends. The
Oh,
war,
yeah.
the
More than
TVA,
friends, huh? Miss Minutes? She really was jealous.
The eon to truly lead together.
You mean be a partner, Miss Minutes? Watch out. Uh-oh. What did he do to her? And she, admittedly, she was getting a little psycho there. Oh.
very
Yeah, it looks like a prototype of a pruning stick, time stick.
dangerous.
After all those years of
She's not going to prune the variant, is she? To show that she's going to be in charge or something, or exert some dominance here. Is she going to prune him?
Dirty work. I'm order.
She's going to do it, isn't she? Nope, Sylvie's here. Sylvie could kill this variant because there's going to be other variants, right?
Thing in my chest.
Oh, don't talk about your heart, dude. She might just stab it.
Leave her to me.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, she did. She sent Renslayer to the end of time. Oh, with the dead, he who remains. Oh, boy. How is she going to react to seeing him? Oh, boy. He's been decaying for quite a while.
love you.
She thought that, obviously, that the variant had taken her out. So she was going to proclaim her love.
About you.
What's the secret about Renslayer?
Tell you, but angry.
Not that she's a variant that was kidnapped. We know she must know that. All right. What is the secret? See if there's a scene that they snuck in here. What is the secret of Renslayer that Miss Minutes knows that's going to make her very angry? I don't know. Have something to do with her original life that she lost, or something to do with what He Who Remains did to her? Did to her memory or something, or manipulated her in some way? I don't know. I don't know what the secret is, but obviously Miss Minutes is going to use it as leverage. It looks like she has a temp pad, Renslayer, so she should be able to get out of there, I would imagine. It was just Sylvie just sent her there to see what fate awaits her, I guess. Maybe. No, this was pretty cool because Renslayer seemed to want to take the variant back to the TVA to fix it as well, and then take control. Have him basically be the leader and her be the partner, which he didn't like. So she seemed to want to go do that too, because she realizes that if they don't save the TVA, then everything is gone, which is what, Mobius was telling her. And Loki was telling Sylvie, I'm sorry, I think that's what was happening, was Loki was telling Sylvie that if they didn't save the TVA, then her branch would be gone too, that everybody's branches would be going away. I don't know that that's necessarily true, is it? The TVA just managed the chaos. It didn't, prevent all of the timelines from existing at the same time, all the branches, right? Interesting. I don't know, but it looks like Mobius and Loki have got this variant, taking him back to the TVA. So I guess next episode he's going to have a lot of, oh my gosh, wow, moments looking around the TVA. But they don't need him for very long. They just need his signature, and they just need to tell him to push some buttons, which I'm sure he's going to question, and probably being who he is, will use leverage on them. If they want him to do something, they have to give him things in return, I'm sure. That's going to be interesting. Still don't know what causes the TVA to have an evacuation order in the future that Loki saw. The most obvious answer is that Sylvie goes there to destroy the TVA, but I don't know that the obvious answer is going to be the answer, right? It usually isn't. So, that's kind of what they want us to think. So it's going to be something else, but what is it? I don't know. All right. Well, this was a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to next week because I want to see what He Who Remains, the variant, does here, Timely does, and in the TVA, and whether or not they can stop the destruction. And then what Miss Minutes' secret she has on Renslayer. Let me know in the comments if you think you know what the secret is that Miss Minutes has on Renslayer. Or if you think you know what caused the evacuation of the TVA in the future. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.